everyone, on this video I will be showing you guys I guess I'm not going to say how to make melt and pour soap because I've already showed you guys that, but I'm just sharing. I haven't made a video in like 4 to 5 months, so I decided to make another one. I just finished making some cold process soap, and now I feel like making some melt and pour soap. So here's our mold, and this is one that I made 2 nights ago. And this is unscented, and it's so pretty in blue. The one I'm going to make today is going to be clear, and I'm going to scent it with, this one's called Green Jolly Rancher scent. And since it's a little bit, you don't really need a lot of fragrance. Can you guys, hope you guys can see. Put this over here. Mixed in the fragrance. And again, with melt and pour soap, you want to work quickly because it does tend to set pretty quick. So what I want to do is I actually wanted to put some of these little scraps that I got from another melt and pour soap, and I just basically did this with a potato peeler, and I wanted to put some, you guys see, put some on the bottom, I guess. But if you do this method, you want to make sure that the melt and pour soap that you're going to pour into it isn't too hot, or else otherwise this will melt. Just mix it some more. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like already setting up. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Just mix it a little. I was going to remelt it in the microwave, but I don't want it too hot. This is looking really weird. I've never seen this happen before. It reminded me, I was mixing it, and it reminded me of yolk, the egg yolk. So when you do that, when you melt your soap, you want to do it in 20, depending how hot your microwave gets, you want to do it in 20 intervals or 30-second intervals. Mine gets hot pretty fast. So I only left it in there for 10 seconds, and it remelted. And it got a yellow, it was clear soap, but they put the fragrance in. It got this weird yellow color to it. This video is being, no, it's not that long yet. I don't want to pour it in there yet because it might be too hot. I want to melt the other one. Alright, so I'm going to pour it in. Hopefully it doesn't melt. It wasn't too hot. It smells really good. And I'm gonna add some green in there. And green and blue. Just want to push them in there. You see some of it dried up on my finger, and it feels like when wax, candle wax, dries up on your finger. That's exactly how it feels. Alright, Now let me spritz it. Still has some bubbles. I didn't have a lot of alcohol left, so. But it still looks pretty. I don't really mind the bubbles since I'm going to be using it here at home. I don't really mind the bubbles. If you're going to be using it to give it as a gift, you want to spritz it a couple times with alcohol and it'll take those bubbles right off. So now we're going to put this to the side, and I want to show you guys how I made these. Let me see if I could put you want to move this. Well, you don't want to move it at all, or else it'll get like little wrinkles on top. So you want to move it as least as possible. Now these are the little embeds that I put inside. They're not perfect, but I like them. I've been using these to put on the top of my cold process soap. These have some blue ones. And how I made these was I used one of these, and I actually still have, this is what's left of that, and the green one, this is what's left of the green one. I think it looks pretty cool. So what you want to use is, what I use is a potato peeler. It doesn't have to be all fancy, and I pretty much, wet. Let me dry it up. I was trying the method of like going up, and it works, but since this one's like a metal one, it was hurting my fingers, so I started going down, just slowly going, and I thought they came out better, and it doesn't hurt as much. So you just, like if you're peeling a potato, and then you can just fix them. It does take a long time, but if you have nothing else to do, I mean, and that's what this looks like now. Some of them come out pretty. If you go on the edges, like this one is really little, I'm just gonna probably not do anything with that because this is all I get. And you want to be very careful when you're using one of these, because I'm always scared when I was going up. I'm always scared of like cutting my finger or like getting some of my skin. I don't think it could happen, but like, I don't know, you're putting pressure on it. Anyways, that's how I do that. It's not that difficult. Let me show you. Let me wash my hands real quick. And again, the melt and pour soap sets for 4 hours. You'll be able to use this. I let it sit overnight. So I'll probably make a second part video so you guys can see how that one turns out. And this looks cool. This looks pretty cool. Anyways, this is a cold process soap that I made. And you see the embeds are on top. Hopefully you guys can see it. I just cut it today, so it still needs to sit out and cure a bit. It's so pretty. So it doesn't look bad on top. The ones I made today, I actually put these inside the soap. So when I cut it tomorrow, I'll see how it looks. Hopefully it looks pretty. Here's another one. This one smells really good. I think this one is green Jolly Rancher as well. But that's it. That's all. I hope this wasn't a long, boring video, you guys. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, let me know on the bottom, and I will be making a second video.